Mary Magdalene's MiriamRing. Crucial bit. She crossed the street and knocked on a door of one of the large houses there. As she waited for someone to answer, she glanced up and down the street, but there was no one about. A head shawl covered her distinctive auburn hair, and she wore a slightly threadbare, long green cloak over a simple white dress. When after a little while the door was opened a crack, the face of a maid peered out, and Mary asked her whether this was the house of Tobias Thaddeus. The maid answered that it was, but that he was not at home. She thanked her and was about to leave a message when the girl recognized the face of the visitor. She opened the door further. His nephew Thomas is here, though, out in the garden. Perhaps he could help you. He sat slumped, head in hands, on a bench set to one side of the garden, unable to fathom the grief that had swept in upon his shattered world. Nothing could ever be the same again. Couldn't and wouldn't. Nothing. Ever. Why he should be continuing, he didn't know. He would open his veins and let his blood flow back into the earth. He raised his head as some abandoned sense told him that someone else had entered the garden, and he watched the familiar shape of the woman that came down the steps from the house. Proud yet serene, commanding his wounded attention. She barely recognized the man sitting on the bench in front of the leafy vine trellis, shocked to see how bowed and hurt he was. Her heart beat a little faster as she removed her head shawl. Allowing her hair the freedom of the morning sunshine.